What's going on, guys? Josh here from Momentum Productions, and today I'm here with the Zhiyun Crane 2. And guess what? They just released a new firmware for the Crane 2 that allows you to go into POV mode, also known as roll follow mode. Check it out. Boom. Roll follow, baby. It's finally available for the Crane 2. And I am so excited because many of you have been asking me whether or not the Crane 2 will be capable of the POV mode. And guess what? Now with the newest firmware, it's available. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, the firmware is about to be released or it's already released. So if you want to learn how to upgrade your firmware, check out this video right here. So to enter POV mode, all we have to do is press the mode button in this combination. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we are in POV mode. To exit POV mode, all we have to do is press the mode button one more time. Thanks to the LCD screen on the Crane 2, you'll always know what mode you are currently in, so there's no confusion there. So when you're entering POV mode, make sure you get the combination right. It's 1, 2, pause, 1, 2. So 1, 2, pause, 1, 2. And you will enter POV mode. Don't forget that while you are in POV mode, you cannot enter inverted mode. Watch what happens if I try to do so. You will confuse the gimbal. So make sure you exit out of POV mode in order to enter inverted mode. So here are some techniques in order to get the smoothest POV shots. Elbows in, body flexed, chest flexed, strong back. And instead of just turning the handle, I actually suggest that you move with the gimbal. And this allows you to get much more stable shots. Remember to keep the movement consistent and stable. And there's no better way than to move along with your camera. Don't forget that this kind of gimbal is supposed to be an extension of your body. So you're supposed to move with it in order to get the smoothest shots possible.
So I want to show you guys a little bit of an example of where you would use POV mode, especially with the fact that we don't need the joystick anymore to control POV mode. I'm using the front of my house as an example. I'm going to be walking in this passageway leading to the front door of the house between these two rose bushes. It's kind of a narrow area, so this is where POV mode will really come into play when you want to get that creative type of shot. So elbows in, body turn towards the right a little bit or left depending on how you want to start the shot, and start moving forward. Remember, keep your body very consistent with your movements. Make sure that the POV movement lasts throughout the whole entire shot and not just partially. You don't want to finish the POV movement before the end of your shot. Otherwise, you're going to have some movement where your camera is just fixed in one position. Make sure that that movement lasts throughout the whole entire walkthrough. So something interesting about this walkway is that the stairs or the steps are spread apart from each other. It's not one step after the other. So if you take a look at my legs, I'm actually doing long strides, heel to toe, knees bent, body is rock solid, chest is flexed, back is flexed, and my elbows are constantly into my sides. And on top of that, when I do that roll motion, I'm making sure that my body moves along with that motion in order for me to get that consistency and stability, because when the camera's tilted off like this, we're not really used to operating a camera that way. So it's important to make sure that our body is well positioned in order for us to get that stability. So while I have you at this profile shot of me walking, I want you to take a close look at my legs and take a look at the long strides that I'm doing. I'm gonna go slower than usual, that way you can see what my foot placement is like. Here we go. Long strides, there we go. Just like that, you guys. A lot of houses have walkways like these. So that long stride technique, heel to toe, knee slightly bent, chest flex, back is strong, you will get the shot right. And don't forget, I'm gonna say this again and again and again, move with the camera. The gimbal should be an extension of your body. Remember that, that's very important.
Next, I want to talk about a very big key component, and that is proper balance, especially when it comes down to the pan axis. Right now, as we use the POV function, you can see that everything is jitter-free. The motors aren't doing anything abnormal. But watch what happens when the pan motor isn't properly balanced. I'm gonna just adjust the arm here. I'm gonna push it all the way back and tighten it up. As we can see, it's not balanced. All right, so let me turn the motors back on. Watch what happens when we go back into POV mode. You see, we're gonna get those weird jitters, and then the gimbal is not gonna perform normally. So it's crucial for you to have this gimbal balanced properly. And if you want help on how to properly balance a gimbal, check out this video right here. So that is the POV function on the Crane 2. It's a newly added feature, and it'll just add to a lot of your creativity when shooting videos. If you're interested in buying the Crane 2 gimbal, you can check out the link for it in the description box below. Also, don't forget to give this video a big like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. I can't wait to see what you create, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.